Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Conjury, which is a roguelike role-playing game where we collect cards, weapons and items to help us battle various creatures, with the goal being to collect the very best shiniest of the loot, of course, and also escape the spooky woods that we find ourselves trapped in. There are different characters that we can play as, each with their own special abilities, and we can equip different combinations of items and cards to get better effects to help us along as we go. It just looks like a fun little pixely card battler game, and I thought it was well worth checking out. So here we go. Without any further ado, let's dive right in and begin our Conjury journey. No one among us remembers the day the sky turned black. The memory of that fateful event has dissolved into the obscurity of time, erased by the wicked entities of Lutham Woods. Okay, I assume Lutham Woods is the place where we find ourselves trapped. Creatures born of nightmarish imagination now torment humanity, ceaselessly pouring out from behind its twisted trees. With every footfall that took me closer to the forest's edge, my hands tremble, but the words that were promised to my clan echo through my ears. Hanging from a chain around my neck was a small ornate key. It was the mark of a key bearer. I alone have been chosen to venture into the forest and find the source of its wickedness. Okay, so we've got to go into a wood and try to find why it's gone all evil and sinister. Okie doke. So select the next location. I assume we have to go to that one because that's where we've come in. And then we get some little options going on. We can choose to go that way or that way. Okay, right now, let's go over here then. I imagine, given that we've got some sort of clash swords going on, there's going to be a little bit of a fight. But okay, also, very quick look up here. We've got 0 of whatever that might be. I don't know what that is, like a gem or a jewel or something. No coins, and 20 out of 20 hit points or health or whatever they call it in this game. Okay, that's quite good. Right, we'll go there then, please. So what do we do? Our turn. Okay, here we go. I was going to say, you're going to tell us how to play because that'll be helpful. To play cards, either drag them out of your hand or onto a target. Each card has a mana cost in the top corner. You get 4 mana at the start of each turn. Ah, okay, is that our mana down there? Okie doke. So we're up against a little sort of blob type creature. I mean, it does look quite lovely, to be fair. I shouldn't want to eat us though, so we should probably go and fight it. Maybe let's jab that thing then. So we can put it there, can we? Or we can put it there. Can we put it there? Okay, I think we have to put that right up onto the little sort of, the little blob monster. So, boop, jab that, and that caused 2 hit points of damage. Okay. Does it tell us what they do? Ah, yeah, okay. Deal 2 damage. Block 2 damage, block 2 damage, or block 2 damage. Okay, so they're all parry. They're all the same kind of thing. And that's jab, which is deal damage. Okay, I think then, maybe, where do we put that? Do we drag that on that as well? So we'll parry a bit of damage from you, and then we'll just jab you again. Okay, so now I think our turn is done. I've got 1 point left. Oh, we'll just parry again. Okay, is that what we're supposed to do? And then we end our turn. Okay, so the enemy are now... did they cause any damage at all? No, because they were down to 0. Okay, but now we only have 2 parries left. So if we parry against you, and then parry against you, and now we need another card. So draw a card. Aha, a jab. Okay, jabbity jab the little blob thing. And there we go, discover new cards. Whenever you defeat an enemy, they will drop coins and a new card. Tap a loot bag to discover new actions, weapons, or food. Actions and weapons stay in your deck throughout your journey. Okay, so that I assume is a loot bag. So, oh, we get to pick what we like. So would we like a bow staff, a sai, which looks like a little sort of dagger type thing, or a hollow blade? I don't know what that is either. It's or. So I assume that means we can't have all 3. We have to pick one of them. So that one, or that, or that. I assume that means. I'm not quite sure. Okay, what do they do? So the bow staff has an attack of 1, a durability of 2. I don't quite know what the durability does right now, but okay. Whilst equipped, gain +1 attack for each card played this turn. Okay, that seems quite good. So if you're doing lots of attacking, that's going to be quite good. It's going to kind of, stack with your existing attacks. The sai, the little sort of stabby dagger thing, attack 2, durability 3, +2 attack if you have another one of those equipped. Okay, so if you go dual wielding those, you get more attack out of it, okie doke. Or the hollow blade, which does look quite exciting. Attack 2, durability 2. When a card enters your hand from outside your deck, gain +1 attack. Okay, that's quite situational. there's no guarantee that we're going to have another one of those anytime soon. So possibly for now, let's go for a staff. Let's have one of those, please. So now that, I assume, is a thing that we can drag into our sort of equipment slots over here. So drag those into the slots beside your player to equip them. Weapons can be used once per turn by dragging them to a target. Shields will automatically block one attack during the enemy's turn. All equipment has durability. When that reaches 0, it's destroyed. Okay, so now we have a spidery thing there. It's not going to cause us any damage next time because we parried it. But I think we might need to end our turn. So the enemy can't do anything, but now another enemy has appeared, but we do have the staff. Okay, so again, +1 attack for each card played this turn. Okay, so if we do a jab on you, if we go jabbity jab, and then we put the staff out, do we then use the staff to attack? Aha, right, I see. I see what's happening. So if we draw another card, that's another jab. We can't do anything right now. Now, we might take a little bit of damage here, but that's okay. So the enemy are going to attack us. 19 down to 18. Oh, and they've got a bit stronger. They've got a little bit stronger. Okie doke. I think what we do is let's parry you just so we can sort of heal up a little bit. Oh, hang on a minute. Is that an attack? Does parry count as an attack? Oh, that's quite exciting. Hang on. So that's now going to cause, attack? So attack 2 now. Okay, so if we jab that and go boom, that's now going to cause 3 points of damage. Okay, so give that a wallop. Right, so it's down to 1 more use, I think. But we now have another little bag of goodies. Oh, now we've got actions. Okay, re-trigger any equipments on equip effect. Draw 2 cards. Overload 1. Not quite sure what that means. Deal 3 damage to an already damaged enemy. And the attack is called Bang. Quite like, we're going to go for Bang. Okay. Oh no, you're not damaged. You're not damaged. Okay, so draw a card. Okay, this could be quite good. So boop, although that's going to cause 3. That's going to cause... Yeah, so boop you for now. That powers that thing up. Then end our turn. Hopefully, I was going to say, hopefully another enemy won't appear, but another one has appeared. So now, I think... Oh, that's back down to 1, because it's per turn, isn't it? Botherations. Okay, so if we parry... What is that? Like a weird, strange eye blob monster. If we parry that thing, that will block some damage. Okay, so that's not going to cause 2. So then if we hit it with that, and that will kill that thing off. I think that's what we do. Right, so Wallop, the thing is, that's then going to disappear, isn't it? How about we deal... Can we draw a card? Got parry. I want to draw another card. I want to hit. Ah, botherations. Okay. Do you know what, though? We'll do it so they can't hurt us this time around. So now we are immune to them. Hopefully another thing doesn't appear. Right, then we can jab you. So that's 2 points. And then I think we can use that on you. So that thing will fall apart. So we've lost our jabby staff. But now we've got some food. Would we like a pepper, an eggplant, or an avocado? The agony of choice. Give all your equipment +2 durability. Can only be used once. Restore 12 health and lose 1 mana for the rest of the battle. Can only be used once. Add a stone to your deck. Can only be used once. Oh, I see, because it's got a stone in the middle of the avocado. What do we do with a stone? Is that a good thing to have or a bad thing to have? I think maybe let's make our equipment a little bit more durable. Let's grab ourselves a lovely, delicious, healthy pepper. That seems quite nice. Unfortunately, all of our equipment appears to have gone, which is a bit of a nuisance. Right, what we'll do is we'll draw a card. Right, okay, so we can jab you, and then we can go bang on you. You will cause, although, actually, that's a good point. I think, to preserve our health, we parry you, then we end our turn. Let's hope nothing else appears. Oh, botherations, another thing. Right, our staff has come back. That's quite good. So we equip our staff, and then maybe, yeah, can it be used once per... I don't know how to click on the thing, to be honest, but yeah, once per sort of fight it was, wasn't it? So if we then do that, that means we've now got quite a bit of damage from our staff there, which is good. Can we draw another card? Yes, but now we can't do anything. Okay, so end our turn. I'm going to take some damage. Ow, ow, ow. 6 and 4. Right, we have to take that thing out. We need to get rid of that thing. So if we jab you... yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll jab you, and then we can whack you with that. You then go away. We get some goodies out of it. It's... What's that? Like an action? It's got some crazy symbols going on. Isolate. Deal 8 damage. Can only be used once per battle. Gain 2 mana. You can't draw cards next turn. Reduce the cost of all your cards in your hand by 1. Oh, that seems quite good. Yes. We'll have a bit of that, because that means that we can get a load of cheap attacks in. Although, 8 damage in one attack is pretty devastating. That would take things out very easily, but that then can stack up and allow us to do lots of little attacks to build up to that damage. Let's go for debase. Let's go for that. Wouldn't have been my choice, says the chatty, slightly critical spider. Or whatever it is. Big ant, is it, or something? I don't quite know. All right, there. Right. So that's going to reduce the cost of all the cards in our hand by 1. So is it worth drawing another card? And then maybe this turn, let's parry you. So you're not going to cause damage. And then draw another card. Then we'll end our turn. Is anything else going to appear? Ah, botherations. So many things. And then I think we can use debate. Or do we draw another card? I want to get more cards in our hand and then use debase to really maximise that effect. If we draw another card, there we go. And then do debase. So do that. So they're now all 0. So now we should be able to... Yeah, we need to damage one of them. Okay, so what if we hit you with the jab, and then we can hit you... We can hit you with a jab, possibly. So that'll get you down to 4. That means we could then potentially use that thing on you. Oh, we still can't take it down, though. That's a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? Oh, it's the end... Oh, no, it's not the end of our turn for this. I don't think we can do that, can we? Oh, we can do that. Oh. Okay, we've got no mana left, but it must be a special thing. Okay, so if we jab you, that's now going to cause 4 points of damage. So we can take you out, for example. So you go away, and we pick up some more exciting bits and bobs. Add to your deck. Add a shard to your deck. I don't know what that does. It could be useful. It could be a big old pile of nonsense. I'm not quite sure. Block 2 damage after... If the enemy's attack is 0, deal 2 damage. Okay. Or Quake. Deal 4 damage. Cost 1 less for each card in your hand that didn't come from your deck. Okay, that's quite good. That's quite good. We'll go for Quake. We'll go for a little sort of damage causing thing. And then that can take a big hit of damage. And then we'll parry. Yeah, we can't use that again, which is a bit unfortunate, but never mind. Right, end our turn. Don't put another creature on. Oh, botherations. Okay. So now, I think we get rid of you. So, boop. You go away. We've dealt enough damage to get out of the battle. Okie dokie. Right. We'll take you out anyway. We'll take you out, I think. So, we will quake at you. So, we'll do a quake. And then we'll whack you with that thing. And there we go. Get the final goodies. Dig, snag, or smoke. Deal 1 damage and draw a card. Draw a card, it costs 0. Or deal 10 damage, costs 1 less for each unspent mana last turn. Oh, that's quite good. But I do like just cause a tiny bit of damage and then get another card out of it. That's a nice easy thing to do. Just, whittle them down a bit. We will have... Although that costs 0. That card is then free. That could be really good. It could be rubbish, but it could be quite good. Do you know what? We're going to snag. We shall have some snag stuff. But now we're done. All the enemies have gone. That's all been sorted out. And then we go to exit. And we escaped. Hooray! Okay, so the battles are actually quite long. They're quite big battles. And now we can go to either another fight or what looks like some sort of temple type thing. I mean, we just did a fight, so we've sort of, we've seen that already. Let's go and have a look at what the temple-y thing might be. What is over here? Place a weapon upon the altar to receive an upgrade. We can get a shiny stick. Yes, please give us a shinier, pointier, jabbier stick. Okay, so it now causes... Oh! Attack 1, durability 3. It now gets more use before it falls apart and goes back into our hand. Okay, that was worth the money, I think. Okay, so that clears that bit off. And then we go back over here into another battle. Oh, with a little sort of mushroomy creature. Oh no, it's like Toad's family. I'm sorry, Toad. Enemies may have special effects when they attack you. If their attack is 0, the effect is negated. They may also have an effect when attacked. However, remember to hover over any status icons to see these effects. Okay, so they've got a little potion-y thing. This attack will poison you. Right, okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll play the staff because that's quite good. So that goes in. And then we'll parry that. So now we're not going to get poisoned. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the snag. It's the last thing we can do, though. And it means he's not going to get any damage caused on him. I think. Let's not use that yet. Because we've not got that to its full potential. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do a snag. That card is free. Okay, we don't want to use it now anyway. So we'll end our turn. You can't do anything. But now a sort of a mysterious, I don't know, like a fairy or a butterfly person has appeared. They've got some very impressive wings. They've got little stars on them. That's quite nice. Okay, we need to do some damage here. So we can cause 4 damage with you 2 jabs, and that will then finish something off. That's just a basic attack. That's poison. So I would say we take out the little sort of mushroomy person first. I do apologise. I mean, no offence by this, but we're going to have to stop you killing us to death. So, boom, you go down. We pick up the goodies. What do we get? Oh, okay. So, a briquette. Don't know how you said that. Briquette. Attack 1, durability 2. On equip, gain +1 damage for each card you've played this turn. Or a dagger. Attack 2, durability 3. If you defeat an enemy with this, draw a card. Oh, that's quite good. So you get a free card in your hand. Or a quiver. Okay. Durability 3. If you play an arrow, draw a card and lose 1 durability. I think we go for the dagger. Let's go for the dagger. And we are going to try and parry from you. There we go. I don't think we can do... Oh yeah, we can parry again, actually. We can do 1 more parry. There we go, like that. It's a shame we can't attack with that now. That's a bit of a shame. But you're not going to hurt us. You still have some mana left over. At 10 time, you can use the draw card button in the bottom right to draw additional cards. You can have a maximum of 7 cards in your hand. Oh, okay, yeah, you might as well draw a card, actually, because that just replenishes anyway. Okay, right, so we've got another parry coming in. Right, they can't do anything at all. However, now they've been joined by whatever that might be. A little sort of character with a... Is that like a little sort of blade? And a hat. They've got a very good hat. It's got a feather sticking out of it. I'm very jealous. That's quite good. This attack will discard 1 card from your hand, and this enemy intends to heal its allies. Oh no! Okay, so that's a magic healing fairy, and that's a stabby hat person. Okay, right. Let's maybe... we can, I think, take one of these out. I think we take you out. Because you're just going to heal up next time. And if there's nobody here to heal, that doesn't really make any difference. So we'll quake at you. So you're down to 2. And then we'll bash you with that thing. Boom. Okay. Get some money. Have a look in the magic bag. Gore. Okay, what's that then? Deal 4 damage. Cost 1 less for each point of damage your strongest weapon has. Oh. Okay, that could be quite good. So yeah, it's quite expensive. But you have a big strong weapon. The cost of that will come down. Coin. Gain +1 mana. Okay, top your mana back up. Or burn, deal 2 damage, burn the enemy. I quite like that. Nice and simple, not complicated. Couple of bits of damage, and the enemy are then burnt, which I imagine causes damage on their go. Whatever, we'll find out. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for burn. Got 2 left. Given that they can't do anything, because all they're going to do is heal up, but there's no one there, let's get our dagger into play. Remind me what the ability of the dagger was. Oh, I can't remember. We'll put it in. There we go. So that's that done. End our turn. They didn't do anything. Okay, but now there is another stabby hat person in there. But we could do a bit of damage with that now. So that's going to cause 2 damage. I want to... I mean, burn would be quite good. They've got 7 hit points now. They're stocking up on hit points. That's just an attack. But yeah, that's a stabby attack. Okay, we're going to burn you. Sorry. And that is the enemy takes 2 damage after attacking. Okay. That's okay. That's quite useful, I suppose. And then if we jab with you... Okay, so you're on 3 out of 7. Let's whack you with that, look. So you go out. Is that a little kind of food bag? Odd shroom. Okay, a slightly dubious mushroom. Okay, no. Feed to an enemy and receive a card from them. Can only be used once. Avocado adds a stone. Pumpkin. Restore 10 health and discard 3 cards from your hand. Can only be used once. What's our current health? We're on... Oh, no, wait, you go back up between the fights. Okay, that's fine. I mean, let's add a stone to our deck, or try to. I don't know what that does, but it'll be fun finding out. We shall have a lovely avocado, thank you. Adds a stone to your deck. Is this good? Do we want to do this? I have no idea. I think as well, we parry that, and let's attack with that, because that's kind of what it's for. Okay, so down to 4 out of 6, and we will draw a card. Let's do that. So it's a jab we can't use. Let's just do that. It adds a stone to our deck. So now, when we draw our next cards, we might get a stone, which is good, or possibly not. Who knows? Right, end our turn. They can't do anything. Oh no! Now there's a fish, and it's chatting back at us. It's telling us to get hooked. This attack will add a fish to your deck. Okay, is that bad? It is a fish. Oh, I see. Yes, a fish will be one of our cards, and the fish is going to be completely useless, which means that we have less cards available to do some actual damage to things. Okay, right, I see where you're going with that. That's very good. We shall jab you like that, and then we're going to jab you with the dagger, because if we defeat you with the dagger, we draw a card for free, which is wonderful. Okay, now we've got bang. Okay, so if we draw another card... Oh, there it is. There is the stone. Deals 6 damage, can only be used once. Okay, we'll grab whatever's in here. So isolate is 8 damage. Sprint is draw 3 cards. And oxidize, deal 4 damage. Plus 1 damage for each unspent mana last turn. Oh, last turn. That's quite hard to predict, because you don't know where you're going to get that card. But 4 damage anyway. Generally, you spend all your mana on getting cards out. So let's not go for that. I quite like that. Just 8 damage. 1 single hit. Boom. 8 points of damage. Nice and simple. We'll go for that. I mean, we could in theory, use that on you. And then... Oh, no, we can't take it out, though. That's going to add a fish to our deck, which is a bit of a nuisance. It's not damaged, so we can't do that. We could draw a card? We could draw a card and just see what happens. Let's draw a card. We've got the staff, but now we can't use it. That's also a bit of a nuisance. Okay, draw 1 final card. We can't parry either. Okay, so now we're going to have a fish in our deck. But very, very hopefully, we can destroy that thing and then get out of this fight altogether. So here we go. Enemy turn. Now there are 2 fish, and we have a fish. Does nothing, except adds a strange smell to your hand. Can only be used once. So that card there has effectively replaced a useful card that we could have got out when we drew some cards. Right. Okay. That's... Oh no, now there's 2 of them. Right. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand by 1. Boom. Beautiful. Right, that's free. The stone is free. So let's use that on you, because you threw a fish at us, and that was a bit mean. Oh, we should have put that out first. Never mind, never mind. Right, that's gone out. So now we're down to no mana, but we can still use these. I think, do you know what? We can use that on you. So you're destroyed. We have another bang. Snap. Block 1 damage and draw a card. That could be quite handy. Duplicate the cards in your hand. Oh, that could be quite useful. Yeah, we'll have a bit of that, thank you. Can't do it right now, but that could be very handy indeed. And then, if we stabby stab you with the dagger, and then we can use bang on you for free. You're down to 2. And then we'll parry that so it's down to 1 of those. And then we'll just use the fish because it's annoying. We should have used the fish first. We should have done that first and then use the stick thing. Never mind. Okay, so we can't do anything else. End our turn. He's going to add a fish to us. Oh, now there's a happy jellyfish. What's that going to do? It intends to inflict paralysis. Not cool, smiley jellyfish. Not cool at all. Why can't we be friends? Just come and chat to me instead of this anger, please. Come on, why are you being so mean? Okay. Duplicate the cards in our hand. I mean, that would allow us to use isolate twice. Which would mean we can take that out and that out with relative ease. And that might finish this whole battle off. Do you know what? Do it. Magic powers. Okay. Draw a card. It costs it. Okay, firstly, isolate you. Boom. You've been destroyed. And that is indeed the way out. Oh, it doesn't hit the game's clever. Oh, no. It's not. It's just that we're down to 1 mana. But that doesn't matter. Bash it with the stick thing. And there we go. Let's pick a nice treat. Oh, lovely, lovely vegetables. Carrot. Look at the top 3 cards in your deck and pick 1 to draw. Can only be used once. The garlic, clear all of your status effects, can only be used once. The onion, shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 4 cards. Can only be used once. I think maybe looking at the cards might be quite useful. Clearing the effects would be useful, I suppose. You know, that might be more useful, actually. If we get that, we'll keep it in reserve. And then if we do get hit with, you know, poison or paralysis or whatever, we can just have a little nibble on some garlic and then we'll all be better. Yeah, we'll have a bit of garlic, please. And now, I think we're done. Let's exit here. We escaped. So now we head toward either some sort of sign type thing or a bag of money. I mean, I'm intrigued with either, to be honest. The bag of money is more tempting. But the sign could be something really useful. That's going to be, you know, literal coins, isn't it? And that's going to be possibly some sort of increase to something. That seems predictable. Let's go for this, because I don't know what that is. As you travel on your path, you notice a pond. Okay, a curious fish pokes his head out and seems to stare at you. Hello, curious fish. The pond is full of gold coins. Okay, you wonder what might happen if you threw some coins in there too. We only have 18 coins. We can't throw 20. Let's throw 10 coins into the pond. Maybe the fish will give us a lovely prize. The fish dives back into the pond. He seems disappointed. You wait a few minutes, but nothing happens. Okay. Right, that seems like a random event type thing. That seems like a random event. Okay, right, so really, we just wasted 10 money on a fish. On a slightly ungrateful fish. Okay, right, away from the ungrateful fish we go to what I assume is going to be a boss battle, because there is a big skull. So, okay, here we go, big ominous skull, boss battle. Bosses are tougher than normal enemies. Defeating a boss will end the battle and cause any other enemies to disappear. It will also reward you with a special item. Okay, there is the boss, a gigantic, big, I don't know, goblin sort of thing. Got a little sort of... a little crown on their head. Is that a bow? Have they got a little bow on their head, or is that sort of horn sticking out of a thing? I'm not quite sure, but okay. There's some sharks in the background as well. I thought we were in a forest. It looks very coastal over there, but okay. So now there are no other enemies. So at the moment, do everything we can to wail on that thing. I think that's what we do. So if we get the staff in play, and then if we jab... and then use the staff, we're going to be out of thingy points, I think. Hang on. Yeah, use the... oh, no, that doesn't cost anything now, does it? So block 2 damage from you and then use the staff. Right, you're down to 30 out of 35. That's not too bad, and you're going to cause a little bit of damage. Okay, so end our turn. You're going to come and punch us. Oh, now there's a little angry goblin type thing. Or no, goblins are normally green, aren't they? I'm not quite sure what you are. Some sort of furious pixie or something. Okay, so we can parry... oh, what's that? Hang on. What's that? This enemy will need to rest after a powerful attack. Okay, that thing can't cause 6 points of damage to us because that would be quite bad. This enemy will remove 1 durability from any weapons equipped. Oh, that's a bit irritating as well, isn't it? Can you lot just clear off and stop being nuisances? I think we get the dagger in play as well because that gives us options. Because that's now, you've got 3 uses at 2 damage. That's quite good. And then if we parry you... yeah, let's parry, although that's going to lessen our weapons. Do we parry that thing? And that reduces that, so our weapons can then still be around for a while and just take the damage hit. Let's do that. We'll do that, look. Okay. And then we'll draw a card. Okay, not particularly useful. Never mind. Right. Whack that thing and whack that thing. Okay, really go for the big boss. It's 10 damage down already. All right, we're going to take a bit of a hit here. So it's going to come and hit us, but now it needs a bit of a rest. Okay, that thing couldn't do anything, but now it's going to try and remove 1 durability from weapons equipped and also 3 damage? Or does that mean 3 durability? I'm not quite sure. I don't quite know how that works. We could debase that. That will then bring that down to 2 and that for 3. And the Quake... Yeah, let's do that. We'll debase this. Then we'll parry from you, because that's not causing any damage. We can't Quake, unfortunately, but we can now just wail on that thing again. So bash that thing, the staff vanishes, and then bash that thing. That will disappear next turn, I think. We'll draw a card. And, snag. Okay, that's quite good. Right, that thing's now going to be back in action. That thing disappears. Oh, now there's a big angry spider thing. What does that do? Its attack will prevent you from drawing a card at the start of your turn. Oh, crikeys. Okay, we're going to snag a card from our deck and hope it's really good. Please be good. 8 damage. And it's free. Okay, I think we take out the big terrifying spider, because that's going to stop us drawing a card. So blow that thing up immediately. Have a lovely prize. Dig, snag, rumble. Deal 4 damage. Cost 1 less for each card you played this turn. Have we seen that before? That could be quite good. But I do like snag. Snag seems quite good. We'll go for another snag. How about we do that again? Marvel. Duplicate the cards in your hand. So we'd have... 2... Oh, yeah, but... No, Marvel's free. It's free. Of course, yeah, do that, look. And that gives us some options. So now we've got 0 for a Quake. And then 1 for a Quake. Okay, how about we Quake you, and then we Quake you again. So that just takes you out. The only thing is, he's going to cause quite a chunk of damage next time. We can't really heal up with anything because we haven't got any healing potions or whatever. Do you know what? He's only going to damage our weapons, and we haven't got any out. So we'll use that on you. Bang. And then we'll parry from you just to lessen your damage a bit. Right. End turn. He's going to come and whack us. 9 out of 20. 7 out of 20. Botherations. Deal 3 damage to an already damaged enemy. We could take him out with that. But I think draw another card. Perfect. Okay. Jab with that. And then, oh, hang on. Yep, get the goodies. Snap. Block 1 damage and draw a card. This is going to go into our hand right now, isn't it? That's normally what happens. Destroy a weapon and restore an amount of health equal to its attack power. That could be quite good. Re-trigger any equipments on equip effect. I quite like Snap. Block a point of damage and draw a card. Seems quite simple, doesn't it? We'll have a bit of that, I think. So, are you... You're resting. Okay, so don't use that now, because you're not going to cause any damage for us to block. Keep that as well. We will just cause a big bunch of damage to you. Draw a card. Okay, burn is also quite good. Right, end our turn. Ignore the... whatever that is. What is that? I don't know what that is. A floating, slightly miserable looking leaf. Okay, the attack will remove 1 mana from you next turn. Oh, that's not fun either. I think let's do a snap. What does burn do? 2 damage burns the enemy. Block 1 down. I mean, yeah, we can't take all these hits from them. We have to take them down. Right, snap on... Which order do we do that in, actually? It's going to block 1 damage. That's quite good. So we'll block a bit of damage and we drew a card. We can burn you. So that's going to be quite good. So we'll set you on fire. That's going to cause damage after you attack us. And then if we parry that to bring your attack down to 3 and then jab you, you're on 9 out of 35. So we're going to take 4 damage next time. Oh dear. We are not in a good way. But if you attack us, you're going to take 2 damage as well. So you're going to be down to 7 out of 35. We have to do what we can, end our turn, to finish that thing off. Okay. This is kind of it now. 7 out of 35. That thing is not going to attack us, but we are down a mana point, which is unfortunate. So equip the staff for 2. He's not going to attack. So that thing can only cause 2 points of damage to us next time. So we just need to wail on that thing as much as we can. So cause 2. It's on 5. We can't draw a card. Oh no. It's going to go right down to the wire. But we're not going to have much in the way of mana. Oh, this is a problem, isn't it? Okay, 2 points of damage on you. 3 out of 35. You're going to attack us for 2 points of damage. Oh dear. Okay, end our turn. It depends what we get here. We're on 1 out of 20. We've got 1 jab to deal 2 points of damage. This now depends on what card we get here. If we get another jab, we're absolutely fine. It's all golden. We're going to be okay and take out that thing. And if that thing goes, those 2 things also clear off. We've got a couple of shots. And hang on. No. We're going to be okay. Jabbity jab with you. And then hit it with a staff. Boom. Down it goes. I think then they should disappear. Boom, boom, boom. And we get a lovely, lovely treasure chest with some money and a quill and a shiny jewel thing. And that was one of the things at the top. An etheric feather. Whilst this is in your inventory, if your hand is empty at the start of your turn, draw 3 cards. Oh, that's quite good. It radiates a subtle shimmering aura, signifying its connection to the hidden forces of the universe. Oh, very moody and atmospheric. Okay, we've got a magic feather. Yay for the magic feather. Right, here we go. Brand new map to work our way through. We've got one shiny jewel gem type thing now. I don't quite know what to do with those at the moment, so maybe we'll find out as we go. We've got 28 money, and perhaps most importantly of all, we're back up to 20 out of 20 health, which is wonderful. We've had a sit down and a cup of tea and a bit of cake, and we're all nice and healed up. So I think we'll head down to that fight there, and then maybe next time we'll head over to the bag of money thing just to see what that's about. It might be a shop or something, possibly, not quite sure. So I think maybe our path could be from here, so have a bit of a fight, then go and check out the money bag, then have a fight, then nip over to that thing there, because the last temple-y thing allowed us to upgrade our weapon. So possibly we could get another weapon upgrade with the money we've got and then go and do another boss fight. I think that's what we should do. But first things first, let's go down here and see what we're facing off against. Okay, another kind of healing fairy thing. But at the moment, it's not going to heal anything at all. Unless it also heals itself. It does say heal its allies. But does it include itself in that list? I'm not quite sure. Let's get the staff into play. Although, what if we did that? What if we marvelled? Could we have 2 staffs? Because that'd be quite useful, wouldn't it? Can we do that? Do you know what? Let's try it, shall we? Let's try and marvel that. Okay, so can we have a staff? Okay, we're out of action points now, but we'll wallop that with the staff on it. So, boob. End our turn. Does that heal up? No, it doesn't heal itself. Okay, so that did take the damage. And now can we have another staff? Okay, we've got 2 staffs. Brilliant. And a slightly grumpy looking snake, although it is in Geek corporate colours, which is good. Yeah, blue and yellow. Don't kill us to death though. The attack will disable the draw card button. Oh no, that's quite bad. That's quite bad, but that is going to cause a good chunk of damage. Right. I think that's already... We could use our 2 bang things to take that down. It would take up our remaining things though, so we can't draw a card next turn, which is possibly okay. We could maybe... Hang on, I know what we could do. Use bang on you, and then use bang again. And now we've got these two things here. And we'll get the goodies from this. So, oh, now we've got some fancy things. The Soul Blade, the Dawn Guard Shield, or a fishing rod. Okay. One of these things is not like the others. Okay, so a Soul Blade. Attack 3, durability 2, heal 2 damage when attacking. I think we should take that, to be honest. Block 2, durability 2. After you play 3 cards in a turn, draw a card. That's also quite good though, isn't it? That's quite good as well. Attack 2, durability 2. When you attack, draw a fish from your deck if there is one. Okay, I can see the usefulness of that, but these are far more exciting. These are way fancier. So what's the best thing going to be? The sword causes 3 damage, has 2 durability. So in effect, that could, without being boosted, give you 4 heals. That could heal you at 4 points of damage with its 2 attacks and cause 6 points of damage. That is going to potentially shield you, if it's durability 2, so shield you 4 points of damage, and you're going to draw a card. I think the sword is potentially the better option. I think the Soul Blade is way better. And now we can jab that with that, and that with that, and there we go. It's all done. Do we just run away now? We can have dig, thwart, or chop. Deal 3 damage. If the enemy survives, draw a card. That's 1 damage and draw a card. Block 2 damage from all enemies. Oh, that's quite good. Yeah, we'll have thwart, actually. That's quite good. There's no one here. Can we just go? Bye-bye now. Right, enemy turn. Oh, beware, my defense is my deadliest offense. Oh no, it's a furious hedgehog and a really, really angry tree stump. Okay. There are some bizarre creatures in this. I do quite like that. I like the randomness of the beasties that we're fighting against. You will take 1 damage when attacking this enemy. Well, that is outrageous. They intend to attack us. That is... Oh no. That enemy's attack will increase by +2 each turn. Oh. That's going to get really, really furious. We need to do lots of damage on that thing. That's what we need to do. A huge pile of damage. Do you know what? If we debase, if we use our debase, reduce the cost of all cards in our hand by 1, and that means we can do 2 snags and get 2... They'll be both free. So the 2 snags are free, and then that means the cards we get are also free. So if we debase for 3... and then go, okay, snag, dagger, snag, snap. Okay, block 1 damage and draw a card. Okay, we'll block 1 damage from you because it's free. We might as well. They're now both on 5. So, if we then... Okay, if we bash you with that, we take a point of damage because of these spiky things, but it's now down to 2. We could then... take that out, that thing vanishes, we get a reward, trade, discard 1 card, draw 2 cards, well that could be quite good, coax, block 4 damage, lose 2 coins, or action, gain 1 mana. Oh, that's quite good. We'll have that, we'll have coin please. And then, if we burn you for free, so now you're on fire, oh in fact, you know what, it doesn't even matter, we can then just whack you with a stick, and down you go. Okay, and we'll pick up the reward. Right, there's loads of things. There's so many different kind of items and effects and things and everything else. This is very good. Right, rebound. Block 2 damage. After, if the enemy's attack is 0, deal 2 damage. Ah, okay, right, so they kind of attack themselves. Miracle. The next card you play costs nothing. And couple. Deal 4 damage plus 2 damage if you have 2 weapons equipped. We often do have a couple of weapons equipped. I do quite like that though. The next card you play costs 0. That's quite good. Do you know what? We're going to go for Miracle. There's nothing here right now. So we will. There's no point parrying. I don't want to put the dagger out because I want to get the Soul Blade out. Because that seems quite good. So we'll end our turn for now. And then, oh, potion spells and a pinch of pandemonium. Says a cheeky winking green-haired person. What's that? This attack will add +1 cost to a random card in your hand. And you're going to attack us for 4 points of damage. Good grief. Okay. I think the Soul Blade can come out for 2 of our points. Although, do we just use Miracle? That should be used on something slightly more effective, I think. We'll put the Soul Blade in. Okay, so we can cause 5 points of damage with our deployed weapons. I think, let's do a snag. That's a parry. And then we use our coin to get a point of mana back. Okie dokie, that's quite good. So we've got 2 free parries. I think we'll parry from you. That's going to power up the stick thingy. And then parry from you for free. Okay, so now we're on 6 and 3 for the 2 things. And then we've got... Oh, no, that doesn't attack. That blocks. So we could block 2 damage from all enemies. So that will render them pretty much useless. So do that. So now they're not going to hurt us at all. So I think, yeah, if we just... I don't know. They both got 8. So they're going to take some good hits. So you can take a big pile of damage. Jabby staff disappears. And then we're going to use that. And we're back up to full health. And, let's put the dagger out. Hang on a minute, we might as well just kill you then. Boom, down you go. And we'll pick up a lovely thing. Oh, it's food. Lettuce, apple or grape. It's a bit weird. You pick up the Soul Blade and the Shield of Truth, whatever it was. And then you can also pick up a lettuce. Draw 3 cards. Can only be used once. Restore 8 health. Yeah, grabbing that. Grabbing that, absolutely. It got a little bit close to the bone last time when we were fighting the boss. So that's going to be quite good. Okay, so if we then just jab you, because it uses up our final point, you take some damage, and that's all pretty good. Okay, end our turn. So now we've got a grumpy snake. You can't charm your way out of this one, says the wise cracking snake there. Okay, another jab, and a miracle. I think if we use that on you... No, but I'm not going to heal up from that. If we jab that thing, so go boop with a jab, then we're going to have to... Oh, that's not our staff thing, is it? Botherations, I didn't think about that. Right, draw a card, jab. Okay, what we'll do is, we'll bop you with that, and then if we get her with the dagger, we can draw a card, which is fun, and then we'll parry from you. So... Okay, we're going to take 1 point of damage, but we're just going to have to take it. So we can't draw any other cards. Okay, that could be a bit of a technical issue, couldn't it? Right, we got Isolate. Deals 8 damage. Okay, boom. Down you go. That thing is destroyed. We get another lovely, delicious snack. Add a random equipment card to your hand. It costs 1, can only be used once. Add a random spell to your hand from any class. It costs 1. Or restore 10 health and discard 3 cards. Okay, I'm not so happy about that. How about a random spell? Let's go for a lovely citrusy lemon. There's 2 citruses here, but we'll go for a lemon, thank you very much. And now we are on our way out. We've picked up all the goodies. Cheerio, we escaped. Okay, that was good. Right, so now we're going to go to that thing. So, by your brows, but do not linger, traveller. Oh, it's like a terrifying skeleton face. We've got whatever that is. Whenever that is, I don't know what any of these... hang on, the eye might be useful. Sanctified Cross. Whilst this in your inventory, the first battle you equip... the first weapon you equip each battle has +2 attack. Oh, that could be quite good. We've got a Mystic Earring. Whilst in your inventory, after you recover health, draw a card. Okay, Living Bolt. Every time you damage an enemy, there is a small chance to paralyze it. That's quite fun. During your next battle only, you will have +1 maximum mana, or Doomed Orb. Whilst in your inventory, gain +1 max mana, but lose 5 max health. No, that sounds terrible. That seems quite good, but the weapons do fall apart, don't they? I quite like that. I think that sounds quite good. A lightning bolt, a living bolt, like a lightning bolt thing. So every time we do some damage, there is a tiny chance it might get paralysed. And that might just help us out a bit. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll have that, thanks. We shall have that, thank you. Card removal. Oh, we can take out cards that we don't really want anymore. Oh, that's quite fun. Maybe Is it worth... Oh, it's 20. Oh, no. No, we're okay. I want to keep some money for the temple thing to get a better weapon. Okay. So I think we leave. Now, how do we equip these things? Have we got a special equip button? Is it under options? View inventory. Oh, okay. So that's just our inventory that just hangs around. So yeah, we've got the feather, where we get some cards if our hand is empty at the start of a turn. And now we've got the living bolt, which could potentially paralyze things. Oh, okay. This is good. This is all fine. Right. So let's go to here. So a battle, then a temple-y thing, and then another boss. Let's dive into the battle first. Okay. Spidery thing. Never good. We don't like them because they stop us drawing cards. And also they're big, terrifying spidery things. How about then... Oh, what if we snag? I do like snag, but it is reliant on the card you get. Do you know what? We're going to snag a card. It was parry. But it's free. So, okay, do you know what? We'll do that. We'll deploy the free parry. It would have cost 1 anyway, but never mind. It's all fine. So, that's now not going to cause damage, which is okay. Now, do we duplicate the cards? Possibly should duplicated snag there, but never mind. I think we'll deploy... Yeah, I think we keep that for another time. These aren't the best set of cards, I don't think. We will jab that, and then we'll put the dagger out, and we will use the dagger. So there you go. It's down to half health, and then we'll end our turn. Another enemy will appear, I imagine. Oh, it's like a sort of a weird gecko dragon type thing, which is going to try to paralyze us, which is just quite frankly rude, let's be honest. If we use Marvel now, and then we could do a couple of snaps and draw some more cards. Yeah, let's do that. So do Marvel, so we can snap there. That blocks a point of damage from you, and then we'll snap there, possibly. Oh, this is bad though, isn't it? This is bad because now we've not got any cards left. Any mana, sorry. We've got cards, but no mana. Okay, we're going to take some hits here, I think. Down 17, down to 16. Okay. Have we been paralyzed? Oh, there's some sort of person. Hello there. You're going to try and do some stabbing and discard our cards from our hand. That is just downright rude, if we're being honest. I think... Take the spider out, because the spider is going to cause damage. So get rid of you. Spider goes... down. What did I just play? Was that not an earthquake? What? Did they have some sort of effect? Which... Was that what the paralysis was? That card just appears to have vanished. Okay, maybe I didn't deploy it right? I don't know what happened there. I'll have to come back and look at that at some future point in the video edit. I might have done something wrong, but... right. Okay, 2 parries and a jab. I think we need to draw a card. Thwart. Perfect. Block 2 damage from all enemies. You're not going to hurt us next time, you cheeky sausages. And then jab at the spider again. So spider is now on 2 out of 8, but we're not going to take damage. That thwart thing was perfect. Right, please give us a really good item. It's jab. Okay, we'll take the spider out. Spider goes down. Get the goodies. Boon, shield, or dawn guard. I mean, if we're going to have any of these, we're not going to pick just a rickety looking wooden shield. We're going to pick the top one and the bottom one. Because look, that's kind of got exciting shapes and a bit missing, and that looks dramatic. So what does Boon do? 1 block, durability 3. When you block with this, draw a card. So that gives you a free card each time. That one is just block 3, durability 2. And that is block 2, durability 2. After you play 3 cards in a turn, draw a card. I like Boon. Boon seems pretty good. Can we equip that, please? So if we do get hit, we're then going to draw some cards, which is very good. We now have... Oh, this is a bit rubbish, isn't it? Okay, we can deflect. I think we stop you from hitting us. And then we can't do that with that. But we'll do a bit of a stabby on you, my good sir. We'll try and stab you, because you're going to try and discard cards from our hand, which could be a bit of a nuisance. Right, so end our turn. We are getting a bit of damage, and it says something about high voltage there because you're electrocuting us. Yeah, I get it. It's okay. Right, 8 damage. Use that on that thing. Oh, that's what must have happened. Oh, we did get paralysed. Oh, that's why the thing failed. That's why the earthquake failed. There is a 25% chance playing a card this turn will fail. That's what happened to us. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I want to parry your attack. So let's hope that works. Okay, that evaporated. That's gone. Have we suffered two 25% chance effects there? That's a bit unlucky. But now the paralysed effect is gone, which means we can now use Isolate on you to make you go away, which is brilliant. Okay. Ooh, a smiley face. Hello, smiley face. Deal 3 damage. Discard your highest cost card. Oh, no, I don't fancy that. That reduces the cost. That says draw 2 cards. We'll have that. Draw 2 cards. Why not? That could be quite handy. We'll do it now, look. Soul Blade and parry. Yeah, we'll parry against you, so you can't cause any damage. Haha, take that. Oh, bother. You've brought along a friend. Not so much haha anymore. Bother. Okay. We need to get the Soul Blade out. I think Bang is somebody already damaged. So what if we stabity stab with you? Alas, a worthy adversary. Indeed, my good sir. And then we do that on you to go bang. And then, alas, a worthy adversary. You've said that already. And then put the Soul Blade out and then attack you with that. We heal up a bit. He goes away. And that's one less person to worry about. And now we're back onto the food. Yeah, some curious mushrooms, a tomato or an apple. Again, an apple would seem like quite a good thing. We'll have that and we shall use that. Maybe not right now, actually. Let's not use it right now because that'll waste 2 of our healing points. So we'll end that turn. They're going to try and attack us. I should absorb some of the damage. Oh, right. And now a gigantic big rock thing has appeared. The thing out of the Fantastic Four has appeared. I think you just caused damage. But, oh, your first attack on this enemy will be blocked. Bother. Right. This is getting quite tough. We are going to set fire to you. So you can now be on fire. So you'll take 2 damage next time. So I think, yeah, if we then do that on you as well, that will heal us up a bit, which is good. That vanishes. But now, yeah, you have been paralysed and you're on fire. It's not a good day for you. It's not a good day. A change of career might be a good idea about now because you've been paralysed and you're on fire. We will parry from you. Right. So now you're going to cause no damage to us, which is okay. And then we need to draw some cards because we have nothing going on right now. Okay, debase and a miracle is good. End our turn. Going to see what happens. Right, we did take some damage. Oh no, there's another knight person. Crikeys. Okay. That, we need to draw another card. Draw another card. Then do debase to bring these card costs down. Then use coin to get us a point back. Then we'll jab you to make you go away. So you disappear. We will have these goodies, thank you very much. Thrash. Deal 6 damage to a random enemy. Gain 1 mana. Deal 1 damage. I mean, 6 damage to a random enemy is not to be sniffed at. We will take that, thank you. And then we'll snag that for free. Ah, okay. That's not so bad. So we'll stop you attacking us. And then we'll draw a card. And we can't do anything with it. Okie doke. Right. So he can't attack us. You can, though. We're on half health. It's a little bit worrying. We will just do this. It's going to cause 6 damage to somebody. It was you. I do apologise. And then we will deal a couple of points of... Oh, hang on. If we get the dagger, that's going to use up all of our points, though. And they're still going to be there. Oh, dearie me. Okay. He's going to cause 4 points of damage to us next time. And you're going to cause 3. Do we hope... I think maybe we have to draw a card. And just hope that it's an apple or some sort of other healing thing. It's something we can't use. Okay, bother. Right, we'll just punch you. We'll just punch you. And now we're going to take a heck of a beating from all this. Okay, down to 3 out of 20. Oh no, and a lightning thing has appeared. Oh dear. Right. Duplicate the cards in your hand. We could have 2 snaps. We need to draw another card. Quake. Okay, the only thing is, if we now do that thing, we can't use Quake. I think we are done for. I think we're up against some very tough things, and we've not got the big exciting cards. We've not got the big spells that can wipe them out. I mean, look, you've got 10. You're going to cause 4 points of damage, which is enough to kill us. You're going to cause 2, and you're going to cause 2. So we need to shield 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to shield 4 points of damage, and we haven't got that. We don't have that option. We could block some. We'll marvel. Let's do that. And then what we'll do is we will snap a point of damage from you, because why not? And we'll draw a card. It's a card we can't do anything with. End of the road, everybody. End of the road. End our turn. We're about to be brutally, horribly deadified. And there we go. RIP, consumed by the current. Okay, yeah, that was just a little bit too tricky, wasn't it? Rank D. I've had worse, everybody. Monsters defeated 27. We survived 41 turns. We equipped 15 bits of equipment. Weapons, sorry. And we added 24 cards. And we played 127 cards. But yes, as you can see, there is a slightly scary skull there with defeat under it. We did pick up a gem, though. So what do we do with that now? Because, you know, it's a roguelike. You're supposed, this is supposed to happen in this game. Yeah, that's kind of the point of it. But now we've got a shiny gem that maybe we can use on something else. So how does that work? If we go new game, oh, we now get to pick a different character. Okay, so we did play as a Ludolf there, the Iron Juggernaut. Yeah, so there we are with our sort of, you know, exciting fighter helmet thing. No abilities. Select a key. Oh. What does all that do? Each key determines how difficult the game will be. Keys are unlocked by defeating a final boss during your run. Oh, so we got the bronze key, but we didn't get to the silver key, is that right? Oh, there we go. There we go. So 10 shiny jewels unlocks whoever that might be. They're a shapeshifter, which is very exciting. 15 unlocks somebody in what looks like a completely magnificent hat, which has got the overheat ability. Then there is, I assume, some sort of wizard with Bladecaster, and then whoever you might be with no health regeneration. Beat gold with 4 characters to unlock. Then we get some sort of super character, triple threat, and then back to Ludolf again. Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to dive in and just see if we can get a little bit further. We won't watch it all because, yeah, I think we've seen how the game plays out, but I'm just going to dive in and have another little quick go at this just to see if we can get a tiny bit further than we did last time. Oh, that's quite interesting. Look at that. If you get an apricot, it makes you invincible. I never knew that apricots were the fruit of invincibility. There we go. I've learned something new today. Right, we've made it through to the first boss fight, but whereas last time we fought a green goblin thing, this time we're fighting whatever that might be. I'm not entirely sure. A blue blobby thing with various eyes and mouths on it. It's a little bit weird. Also, it does have 37 hit points. I think the goblin thing had 35 last time. We are a little bit of a different character though, because this time we've got a bow, which is quite exciting, and it's been upgraded. We have a long bow and a short bow. Now the only thing is, we can't do much with that bow on its own. We need to get some arrows. So we do need to get some of those out of our hand to actually fire at that thing. But let's get our bow deployed. So there we go. And now let's get the short bow deployed as well. And we get an arrow. Okay, that's quite good. I am tempted to parry that thing. What does that do? The attack will destroy one weapon and recover health equal to its attack or block. Okay, that's quite horrendous. No, stop that. Thank you very much. Also, we do have this. Add a shard to your deck. I don't know what a shard is. So either we could add a shard to our deck, or we could let loose with an arrow to cause 4 damage. I'm tempted to do the shard thing because that can't attack us right now. So I think let's do this cash thing. Add a shard to our deck. That can't do anything. We will see what happens. Do you know what? I'm not as confident this time round as I was last time round. I don't feel like we're that good a character this time round. We have got these 2 bows. a whole variety of arrows. There are different arrows as well. It's like fire arrows and, I don't know, ice arrows or whatever. But I don't feel quite as prepared, particularly not for that thing. However, it's only going to attack us this time round. It's not going to destroy weapons or whatever. It has been joined by another little sort of blobby thing with an eye as well. Right. I think then let's fire an arrow at that thing. So that's 4 points of damage. That's another... Hang on, we could get rid of that little thing. Do that, actually. Get rid of that, because that's going to cause 3 points of damage to us. So jab that thing, and then... Oh, hang on. Get the goodies. Get the goodies. What do we have? We've got dash, draw 2 cards. Feign, deal damage equal to that of your strongest weapon. Or triple, the next card you play deals damage to all enemies. That could be quite good if there's multiple enemies on the screen. We could do like a triple arrow strike or whatever. We will have that, thank you. I mean, right now we can't use it, so we'll jab you. So, boop, down to 31 out of 37. Right, end our turn, because we can't do anything. Take a little bit of damage from you. We've picked this thing, which is completely pointless, because I was thinking we get a shield, but we haven't picked up a shield. So that thing there is completely useless. It doesn't do anything. It just makes a shield block you. It makes a shield shield you, but we haven't got a shield card, which is a bit of a shame. Right, we're going to need to draw a card. Right, 2 triples. This is good. This is handy. Right, we can block some damage from you, thank you. Can we get an arrow, possibly? No. Got 2 bows and no arrows. Useless. Absolutely useless. Right, it's going to cause us a bit of damage. Yeah, I don't feel as confident at all this time round. Absolutely not. Right, draw a card. Can we get a bow, please? A bow and arrow. Okay. Is it worth using triple and then a jab to cause damage to both of them? That possibly could be useful. I kind of want to use that for the arrows, though, because the arrows are really good. Oh, no. That's going to destroy weapons. Oh, dear. Right, okay. Parry that thing. Can we draw a card and hopefully get another parry? Counter. Deals damage equal to the target's attack. Maximum 10 damage. That's not going to attack us next time for very much, though. It's going to destroy one of our weapons, which is more the nuisance. Okay, how about then? That's going to poison us as well. Oh, dearie me. Okay. We need to attack something. Let's attack the little thing. And then we can't do anything else. Okay. End our turn. I'm not so confident about this. Oh, we're down to 12 out of 20 already. Although now we do have a fire arrow, which is very good. So I think we'll use triple to deal damage to all enemies. And then we'll use our fire arrow to damage both of them. That little thing then disintegrates. We could now have deal 6 damage, lose 2 coins, draw 3 cards, deal 2 damage and confuse the enemy. Oh, that could be quite good. I don't know what that does. I mean, the blob thing is now on fire, which is quite handy. We could also counter it. Deal damage equal to the target's attack. I mean, that could also be worth doing, but confusing it might be quite useful, because that might then stop it attacking us. Let's confuse it a bit. What does that mean? The enemy's attack target will be random. Okay, it's going to be us because we're the only person here. Okay, that wasn't quite as effective as I'd hoped. Oh, look, it went for us. Who'd have thought it? Yeah, we're not going to survive this. We're still poisoned. We're still poisoned. We could triple again and do another arrow strike. So that causes damage to them both. And then we could then do that, look. Take you out so you can't poison us anymore. Give us an apple or something. No. Give any arrows in your hand +2 damage. So the cost of all cards in your hand to 1. I mean, that is useful if we get arrows. But we don't seem to get that many. Deal 6 damage, lose 2 coins. I mean, right now in a pinch, that would probably be quite good. Maybe we go for that. Let's cause 6 hefty points of damage on that thing. Although countering it might also be quite good. Maybe... No, we'll go for that, look. We'll go for that. So, boop. We lose a couple of coins, but that's now down to 13 out of 37. We are poisoned, and it's going to cause 2 points of damage. So we're going to be down to 5, which... It's on fire, though. Let's not forget it's on fire, actually. So if it attacks us, it is going to take damage. Right, so it's... Yeah, we're not looking good. We're not looking good at all. We can shoot a shock arrow at it to get it down to 7. This might get it down to 5. Let's draw a card. Fletch. Reduce the cost of any arrows in your hand by 1. But we've only got 1 arrow, so it's completely pointless doing that. Okay, what we'll do is we will counter that thing. So now it's on 9. And then we'll do this to go boop, to bring it down to 5. And it's been stunned or whatever that is. And then we're just going to have to hope that we get some decent cards next time. We've got a poison arrow. Shoot a poison arrow to its heart. Right, here we go. End that turn. We're on 5. We're down to 3. We're down to 2. We pick this up though. Deal 6 damage. That thing there, boop, it goes down. Sorry, big blob monster. Away you go. Away you go. What goodies do we get? We get some coins. Whatever that green thing is. A spider-bane leaf. Well, that's in your inventory. You cannot be webbed. Okay. That seems quite handy. We do have quite a big inventory. So, yeah, that does make sense to keep that in there. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And that thing's quite good. That randomly upgrades 2 weapons in your deck when you start. But because we only have the 2 bows, they're both automatically upgraded, which is quite handy. Okay, we just scraped through with that one. Let's see if we can make it all the way down to there and have another go at this particular part of the world. Did we get to that fight last time? I think it was over there, wasn't it? We didn't get to the boss last time, so let's see if we can do a bit better this time round. Oh crikey, now a very angry Tony the Tiger's appeared. Why, Tony, why are you attacking us? I ate all my cereal, I thought it was great. Please don't hurt us. Okay, I think we're about to fall just agonisingly short of the second boss battle again, which is a bit of a shame because we are being slowly poisoned to death. Just before these 3 enemies were here, there were some poisony ones, and look, we're still being poisoned, and we're on 2 out of 20 health, which is not very good at all. We have got a shield, so we're okay to absorb all the actual physical damage, but we can't stop the poison. So I think when we get to the end of our turn, we're going to take 1 damage, which means we have got to parry quite a lot of damage away. We have got some arrows going on, so we can take you out, which should be okay, although I am very tempted to cause 2 damage upon you with daze, and then confuse you a bit maybe, and then hopefully you'll attack your friend over there. So I think, yeah, now we get an arrow on you to stop you attacking us. Okay, so that sorted that out. We will have, let's have an orange. Random equipment card to our hand. It can only be used once, but it costs 1. Okay, we'll do that, please. It's another great big shield. We can't play it right now, but that could be quite good. Okay, so are we going to be okay? It depends what happens to you. So end our turn. You are confused. You attack your friend. He attacks us. We're down to 1 hit point, but we're still going to take damage at the start of the turn. Okay, this is not very good at all. Yeah, I think there were 2 mushroomy people, and we couldn't parry all their attacks, and they just poisoned us a great deal. So, yeah, I don't see us surviving this, to be honest. But never mind. We shall go out with a bit of a fight. We're going to go down fighting. That's what we're going to do. I think we could, yeah, if we could deploy. Oh, that's going to cost all of our mana, though. We did pick up a battle axe, which is really good. It's got attack 5. But it does take up 4 mana points. I didn't see that before I chose it, unfortunately. I've got a bow equipped. We could chuck an arrow at that thing, just for fun, because it's got less hit points. I mean, I don't think we're going to survive this. Let's do that. We'll throw an arrow at you. We'll try and parry from you. And now, I don't know. I mean, can we put Boon in place of that thing? And then buff one of our shields up a bit. So we're not going to get sort of hit to death. We're going to get poisoned to death. Yeah, is that a better way to go? I'm not entirely sure. But here we go. Enemy turn. They attack him. That's pretty good. And there we go. A toxic demise befell the brave warrior. So yeah, I don't think we did as well that time. I don't think we did as well. Oh no, apparently we did better. We got a C on that one. Whereas we got a D last time. Okay, we picked up 1 more shiny gem type thing, so we've got a grand total of 2 of those now. But yeah, there we go. Never mind. I mean, yeah, that second play was a little bit different because that time we had bows. So it was, yeah, we had a sort of a special kind of weapon to use, and it did make it a little bit interesting because when you have bows without arrows, you are completely useless. But when you do have the arrows, they're quite powerful and they do work very well. They cause 4 damage per single arrow, which is pretty good. And then the sort of special magic arrows, like the fire ones and the poison ones, they obviously have extra effects. So when you did have the arrows, it was quite good. But when you didn't have any, you were a little bit kind of useless, which is why I went for that great big axe type thing. But then I didn't see that it took up all of our mana to sort of deploy it. So yeah, that was a little bit of a tricky item, that one. But there we go. Do you know what? I quite like that. I really like that. It's a nice sort of simple, easy to play, but very replayable game. Like the 2 games I just played there were quite different. One that we saw, we kind of, took our time a bit with it because, we were learning how it works and such like, but we had different weapons and different things to the second one. The first one was more sort of, we had the staff and we had the dagger and all that kind of stuff, and we had lots of special attacks and things. Whereas the second one, we were quite heavily sort of dependent on the bow, and we generally picked things that helped with sort of arrows and things. So we could reduce the cost of arrows and we could have them attacking different things, 3 different targets at the same time or whatever. There was a slightly different sort of a different way of playing the game, even though essentially it's the same sort of thing. We didn't pick a special character. We didn't pick an archer character. It's just that we found a bow early on and went for that instead. So yeah, I quite like that. I do like the fact that it is a little bit different depending on the items you pick. So, mixes it up a little bit. And, I quite like how it looks as well. It's all pixely, little bit sort of retro, some, crazy monster characters going on, all sorts of weird and wonderful things. And I think we did okay. We muddled through, and because it is a roguelike, the whole point is you play these things again and again, and then you pick up useful goodies that then improve your experience later on. We could spend those dual things on unlocking new characters who are going to have more abilities and make things a bit easier and so on and so forth. So yeah, I quite enjoyed that. That was very, very good. That was very enjoyable. But yes, we will wrap things up for now. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Oh look, they're having a lovely time around the campfire, and we're about to ruin that for everybody. You're a fast learner. Oh, you're a killer. You're killing the sheep. This is an outrage. And there we go. Horst has finished his snowman. She's gone. Gisela has lost consciousness. This is not going to end well, is it?